are the unfortunate imbalances in the allocation of only 3 wards to Ogun community, despite the huge population and voters registration strength. There is no gainsaying the fact that delineation is long overdue in Ogun community, which is crucial for ensuring fair political representation, efficient governance, performance of civic responsibility, and monumental community engagement. Now, I have a table here. I have a tabulation here that gives us the picture of what we are going to discuss this morning. The source is from the INEC website on the 2023 election. As you are aware, in Abeokuta non-local government, we have principal 4 communities of Okeona, Bagura, Owu, and Okeogun. Looking at that INEC website, their revelation shows us that Okeona has 5 wards. That is, you go to Eberekodo, Ikija, Goko, Elega, Ilugun, and others. And they have 96 polling units. They have final registered voters of 48,554, which put them at number 1 on the list within these 4 communities. Now, we come to Bagura, that is according to the INEC website. Bagura has 4 wards. 4. That is, you go to Bagura, the palace area, Ika, Lafenwa, Sabo, and other. But unfortunately, by the assessment of this revelation from INEC, they are in the 3rd position. Now, coming to our Ogun community, we only have 3 wards, which to us is an aberration, is abyssmal. We reject it in totality. From Okago to Amokokon to Totoro to Shokori to Itaoshin, Olomori, and other settlements, they gave us only 78 polling units. Amazingly, we have final registered voters of 42,264, which clearly put Owu Kingdom on the 2nd position. Now, coming to Okeogun, they also have 4 wards. That is wards 13 to 16. They have 4 wards. Olorunda, Ijale, Imala, Ijemi, Ishaga, Ilewo, Ibara Orile, and other settlements. They have 85 polling units. And final registered voters of 33,469. So, which clearly means that Owu Kingdom has been shortchanged one way or the other. So, they are in 4th position by our own assessment, going by INEC report. So, once again, gentlemen and the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen here this morning, you will permit me to dwell substantially on the table of statistics provided by INEC, which I have already explained to you. But we want to dwell more on what concerns us. We want to come back home. We are more concerned about the treatment being given to Owu community with only 3 wards. Now, Ward 10, we have Okeago here, we have Amokokon, we have the Palace of Olowu, and other townships of Owutedo, Araromi, Igosun, and Amokokon. By our own assessments, these townships also have compounds with huge population. Quickly, let me come to Ward 11. I think the belief of the apex body of Ogun that they should recognize us for more wards. We need additional wards in Ogun community of Abeokuta North local government, which means that we have been deprived of having fair and equitable electoral representation when considering factors like population, land size, and registered voter strength. Therefore, Ogun community should be positioned as number 2, not number 3, on the demonstrated tables of statistics from INEC. Let us clap for Ogun community. However, we are saying that Ogun community is duly qualified to be allocated with 5 administrative and political wards. We are making a demand this morning. We are asking from those who are concerned, for the stakeholders, we are asking for additional 3 wards so that we'll be having 6 wards together. Thank you very much. Through this wards addition, it is hoped that the challenge of voter apathy will also be drastically reduced. It will also mark a significant leap in our political and electoral representation in the Ogun community in particular, and Abeokuta North local government in general. Let me quickly call your attention to something that we discovered from INEC report of 2023. Ogun community with lesser population, with lesser polling units, with lesser final voter registered, they are carrying 4 wards. So if you look at that table, we still give you a copy of the address that we are reading out today because it is in the exclusive list. Abuja will hear about it, the National Assembly will hear about what they are doing here this morning so that they can make amends. This community of Ogun, for example, has 85 polling units, while we have 78. Again, I say it is an aberration, it is abysmal. So correction must be made in this area. So going by this report again, now they have final registered voters of 33,469. But by that report of 2023 election, Ogun had 8,795 final voters registered. Those who registered for Ogun, we have 8,795. So what does that mean? It means that 795,000 less than the final registered voter recorded by Ogun community with 42,264, but allotted with only 3 wards. And this is not acceptable to us. At this juncture, and as one of our vocal points, we are making a fresh request this morning through today's press briefing for the repositioning of our wards in our community for delineation purposes and to provide snapshots of our population and voter strength, which we hope that will enable policy makers and other agencies responsible for electoral process to make informed decisions so as to balance up the imbalances in the Ogun community, Abeokuta North local government. Let me quickly also add this. When we say those who are the stakeholders in charge, those who will do the correction, those who will do adjustment, those who will help us to do the amendments, this is an institution we refer to as INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission. We know that law is law. By the Electoral Act of 2010, INEC is empowered, they are empowered to give us more words. So we are at this junction, we are calling on INEC to do the needful and give us additional 3 wards. So the Electoral Act I am referring to here grants INEC the authority to delineate wards in all the 774 local governments in Nigeria. That is to say that INEC is responsible for dividing area councils into wards for electoral purposes. So our prayer this morning, our request, therefore, is that the new wards created should be created in earnest and recognized by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. At this junction and by this noble request, it is a noble request. It is no fight, it is no war. Okay or no? Okay, Ogun, Ogun, and Bakura, we will still respect each other. It is no fight, it is no war. So, but let those who are in charge please do the needful, and the earlier the better. So, it is also our belief that ward delineation is critical to the country's electoral process, as it helps to prevent imbalances and ensure that citizens have equal representation at the local government level.